Good looking out, words, young Polish Diamond CITO. You already know what it is, CITO the CEO. I'm here with the one and only Mr. Chico for the Lucci, aka Bam Bizzle. How you doing today?
All right, what's going on?
Man, I'm blessed. Pretty much, I'm here to clear a couple of things up and make sure that people don't get it twisted. All right. This man right here, he's the reason why I do what I do so tough. And I want you guys to really get to know the dreamer behind the dream. All right. What I'm doing is was really started from a dream that my dad had. Yes, my dad. He's my father. Senior, junior, and let's just get to know my dad. You know, I want you guys to know everything about me. Start with the family. So, go. You want to say something, Papa?
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? All right.
All right.
We just here chilling.
Okay, so a couple questions, real quick. Music background. Where did that love for music originated? Can you remember that moment where you're like, oh, this is a part of me for the rest of my life?
Yeah, I can, man. We come from a very musical background. You know, my mom, she's a singer. You know, she sang gospel. You know, and my father, he's a musician and a singer also. He played guitar, and you know, was real good with it. And so from the very beginning, music was in my life because they were doing that before I was born.
Right.
You know what I mean? So then my sisters, my brother and my sister, they were playing music. My older sister, she could play any instrument. She played the drums. You know, she played the tambourine. She played the guitar, bass, whatever you put in front of her. Piano, serious? She could play whatever you put in front of her.
That's cool.
She could totally play whatever you put in front of her. She was a very good musician, and all my cousins were musicians. And you know, my brother, he played piano for a while as well. So we've always had music, you know, and that just interested me. So, you know, I wanted to learn how to play all the instruments too. You know, and then, like my older sister.
And I heard you also grew up into the whole, you know, was it 80s or the 70s where they were doing a lot of breakdancing.
Oh, yeah.
And so break down a little bit about the breakdancing and some maybe DJing too, because I heard you DJ as well.
DJ as well, everything. You know, the good thing about that was I was probably about 13 when breakdancing and everything came out. When hip hop, when we first started hearing hip hop over here on the West Coast, you know, because we used to listen to like, you know, Come Function and Cameo and Switch and you know, groups like that, the Gap Band, Earth, Wind and Fire, because you know, we had California right down the street, so we get to hear a lot of these real good groups.
Right.
But then right about 13, and my sister, she was the one that listened to all that. So you know, my mom in the gospel and R&B, and then my dad, you know, with country, rock, Latin music, and then my sister, she got all the funk and soul and everything.
Right.
And then when it hit us, it was hip hop and everything. So we were like, okay, this is something we can you know, jump into. And you know, from there on, it was breakdancing, it was rapping, and it was DJ scratching and mixing.
All right.
And I think in the beginning, the biggest part about it that I liked was the DJ. The way that he scratched and the way that he, you know, blended the songs and have you going from to yeah, you know, like that. So I said, man, I really like that because he's moving the crowd. And then when the MC came in, he was doing it too, you know, talking about the DJ and moving the crowd. Pump your fist, you know.
So how would you say it went? It went breakdancing, DJing, and then MCing, because you started to rap as well. So like, or was it DJing?
No, it was DJing. It was DJing first. When I was probably about 16, I got my first turntables. And you know, I got Grandmaster Flash. You know, the 12 inches for Grandmaster Flash and Sugar Hill Gang
when they came out,
and the 12 inches and the Tom Tom Club and all of them. You know, so So yeah, man, I wanted to learn how to blend them songs, and it seemed like, you know, you just went from one room to the next, like you just walking
non-stop cracking.
Yeah, so that's what I liked about it. So DJ, and I'm still DJing. I DJ now for the fun of it, but I'll do it for, you know, a show too. You know? Get at me.
You know? So
already.
So rap. When did you really pick up the being an MC and rapping and started doing the music on that note?
Okay, so before, you know, rapping, for me anyway, it was poetry.
Okay.
And I write poetry to a girl I liked or something like that. You know, a girl I like, I write her something and it rhymed and it sounded good and she liked it, and I'm like, oh, okay,
all right.
Cool. So then when rap really did come out, then you're like, oh, poetry to a beat. You know what I mean? So then it became, you know, poetry to a beat. And then I was already a good poet because I could write some nice poems. There might be a couple girls out there that have read a couple of my poems that might be able to agree with me.
Oh, wow.
No, but for real. But for real, no. So then when rap came out, man, it was tight. It was like, man, we can write rhymes and poems to beats. And yeah, from then on, that's what it was.
And then you ended up going into doing some of your own projects, like actually following. I mean, people pick it up and rap for a minute and then not really do nothing, but you actually took it and did something with it.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of the projects that you end up doing, or the places it took you. The places it took you and the project that you did.
Okay. So you know, it's probably I've always wanted to do music and continue on with it because I liked it so much. So, you know, but I've also been one of these people that don't like to wait on other people. So I've always just tried to buy my own equipment and have my own equipment so that I could do it myself, DJ myself, you know, record myself, whatever the case, maybe make my own beats because I didn't like to wait on other people.
Yeah. So you made your own beats.
So I make beats since I play drums. You know, I make beats and keyboards, which I like the most. Keyboards is my favorite instrument. So the first project that we came out with was, I think it was Top Notch All Stars, and you were on that. You were like 12 years old.
On the cover?
But even before that, no, we came out with some stuff before that, because when you were like 5, that's when we recorded Distractions.
Right.
You were like 5, and Martha was like 3, and you guys was in the closet, you know, recording the hook.
Rapping in the closet.
And we were talking about Distractions. So, you know, we were trying to put music together since then. When we lived down in Texas, you know, I was throwing shows and stuff like that, and I got, you know, MCs and DJs and car clubs to get together, and that's how I got my first couple of nightclubs. So, you know, I thought it was really cool when I had the very first nightclub that, you know, I put people up there to perform, and they would love it. So crowds was just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and right then and there, I'm like, man, this is what I like to do. I like to, you know, have a place where I can give performances and have artists.
You pretty much have done it all the stuff that people are talking about, from your own spot to making beats and recording and performing, because I know you perform. I was there at a couple of your performances. You performed from anywhere from 3 people to just thousands of people.
Well, you know, when I put out the second album, because the first album was 2001, you know, I've done projects before that. Like we did a Damas project back in '96, and that was tight, but we lost everything.
What happened?
We lost it, erased the whole studio, broke down, whatever it was, but we lost it. We did 13 songs in 12 days, and it was just some incredible music with Mike Wingo and Sam Ramos and Danny B, my boy Danny B.
Shout out to
Danny.
And
it was some real tight stuff. So then when I did the Bamboo project, though, that one right there, man, I took that across the Southwest and picked up some fans and did some things down there. So they know me in Vegas. Y'all heard the Bamboo, Vegas and Tucson and Phoenix and LA and Texas. You know, because we were down there doing that thing.
Nice. And that's what I like. Like, you really, everybody wants to be a rapper, but only certain people can actually like take it there. Like one quote that I love from you was, which there's many quotes. You're very wise, being a wise man. You gave is if you want fruits, you know, you want grape, you go to a place that grows grapes. You want oranges, you go to a place that grows oranges. So if you want to be a rapper, you don't just, you know, do your music and just keep it there. You got to take it to a place where it's cracking off at. Same thing with being an actress. So you actually took it outside of the town and not being compared to Joe Blow down the street, but take it like out of the state. And that
yeah, well, you know, if you really want your music heard, you got to take it to where they're doing music. You know, up here in the Northwest, in Washington and Seattle, we do airplanes, we do computers, and we do coffee. You know, like that. But what people don't know is we got some tight MCs, some tight producers. You know, like that. We got some real tight people, and it's what's so funny is we got 1,000,001 promoters. You know, and sometimes I think, dang, if all these promoters got together and started promoting together, we could really probably do something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get together and promote one big event, and have all your artists, or 3 big events or whatever. But it just seems like, man, everybody's a promoter, everybody's a rapper, but, you know, folks ain't really taking it out of the town and doing what they should do with it. You know? Okay.
So, projects. Okay, I want to talk about, how do you feel about me and what I got going on right about now? Just kind of
man, I'm real proud, you guys. You don't even know. This is when he was talking about the emotional part of it, huh? Yeah, this, you know, my son is besides from being a blessing and always have been a blessing, you know, he's been a very instrumental part in the learning of my life, and, you know, changing from a cat out here to a father. And yeah, I'm real proud of the stuff that he's doing, man. He's just keeping the dream alive, and he's taking it to places that I never thought of taking it before, because I couldn't. I was limited, you know, for what I had. But you know, he's gonna take it to another level for sure, and he's doing it right now. I can already see it, and you guys can see it too. You see him; he's all over the place. CITO, the CEO. He's not going nowhere. He's just gonna stay on the go. You know what I'm saying?
That's a sad thing.
No, for real. I'm not kidding. I'm very proud of everything you're doing, from, you know, the graduation speech, you know, to going to college and learning what it is that you really want to be in, you know, and all of that, man. We're real proud of you.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks.
And we're just waiting to see where you're going to take it from here.
Oh, the sky's the limit.
Because you can take it wherever you want.
The sky's the limit.
You know?
Yes, sir.